Hello, hello. Thanks for joining us. Sorry, I'm just trying to get everything set back up, so. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. How are you today? Thanks for joining me. I appreciate that. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. We're going to be working on a Scarecrow Pancake. So it's a cute little sign that we're making it with. Good morning, Renee. How are you today? Thanks for joining. So I'm just going to start adding my pipe cleaner. Oh, good. I'm doing pretty good as well. Thank you. Well, hello, Christine. How are you today? Hope you're having a good Sunday. Thanks for joining. So sweet. We're going to make a pancake wreath today. Just something simple, but it's cute. I like it. Are you going to be doing bows today, Christine? Wow. Yeah, I decided I'll clean a little bit next weekend. I get an extra day, so my extra day I'll be cleaning. Yep. Yeah, I meant to make this like, forever ago, and yeah, then the world just gets in the way and I do other stuff. Oh, fun. I feel like I'm falling behind in the social media. But there's just so many things that get in the way. I don't know how y'all keep up. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Christine. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate those Go Populars. Hello, Cassie. How are you today? Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, so we start this. And if you can see, I'm just going to kind of walk through because I'm going to use this on another platform as well. Right here with that center, I'm going to put it between 2 and 3 because you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 2 and 3, I attach one on every one of those. Then in the middle of 1 and 2, I attach one also. And that's the start of our base. I shouldn't have been talking, I should have been paying attention, right? So I have been making wreaths for a little over a year now. I started my business a little over a year ago. We're almost, well, it's a year and a half, so we're getting close to the 2 year. I've cut my mesh at 22 inches because I want still kind of a full pancake. This is why Brandy always has fluffy pancake. Okay, looks just like that. And I do the inside first. No, I don't. I do the outside first. Oh my goodness. Is it a day already? And I'm making sure, thank you, making sure that I've put my pipe cleaner really snug. I fluff it around. That is how that looks, and that will go all the way around the outside. Once I get all the outside in, I then add some ribbon. So again, I take my mesh, curl side under, I fold over just a little bit, and then I gather up the center. Try to make sure you continue to go straight on that center. I curl in that edge, no stranger danger there. So, ooh, I got a little flyaway. Let's cut that off. Makes a nice little circle. I like my outside, I like it to all be really good there. Pull those ends. Let's make sure we are nice and tight there. We're going to bring it up over the last one we did. And see, it curls in a little bit so you don't see the edge. That's why I curl that in about an inch. So, and when you're doing this, welcome, welcome. I'll show you how I'm adding it, because there's 2 different ways to add it. And the outside layer, I like to add up and down like this. See, there's my sides. The inside layer you can switch if you want, and that's just so my whole outside layer has this nice overlap. Okay, see, it has that nice edge on the outside there. So, what is everybody up to today? Are we doing anything fun this weekend, or are we just all getting ready for next weekend? Okay. Cleaning house. A lot of people cleaned house this weekend. I'm waiting until next weekend only because I have an extra day. I work a full-time job, so yeah. And yesterday I wasn't feeling the best, so didn't get a whole lot accomplished yesterday. Feeling better today though, so that's a plus, right? I think part of my problem is I find it easiest to clean my house when I'm home alone, and that does include even my husband, which is sad. I don't know, I turn the music up full blast and I just go to town. So, it's hard to do that when other people are home and have the TV on and you're worried about being in their way or them being in your way or dragging in stuff. So, I don't know. I broke a nail. It's a sad story. Don't know how I did that. It's just easier, right? To clean your house while nobody's around to bug you? I don't know. Maybe it's because I dance and sing, and I don't sing very well, so it's probably better that nobody's home. But that's what motivates you. So I think my husband and I having this weekend off together, I don't know. One of us has always worked a weekend, so it's kind of funny that now neither one of us do, and yeah. Okay, so we have our first layer done, and we're going to do our ribbon. Now, the ribbon choices. So I've cut these at 12-inch tails. I've got the striped, and then kind of the checkered. I know, isn't it gorgeous? I love it. I fell in love with it. It's matched so many things. And then those two ribbons. And like I said, these are cut at 12 inches. So not real long. I'm going to fold them in half. And then I bring it up the center of that fold. So it looks like that. And we're going to alternate the colors. And I was wanting to put some raffia in here as well, but I can't find my raffia. I think maybe I used it all last year and never ordered more. But then we moved me down to this bigger room, and so I don't know if it's because I used it all or because I put it in that really good place and now I can't find it. That sounds like me though. So, but we'll have to order some more. Get my wire out of the way. Okay, again, I'm just taking Well, hello, Amber. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us today. I really appreciate it. Okay, so what is everybody making for supper today? Anything good? I think I'm doing a beef stroganoff. It's not the Norm beef stroganoff because I don't like mushrooms, my poor husband. He likes them. I don't. Just can't eat them. Kind of picky that way. Okay, so that is our ribbons with that mesh, which actually still looks really good, right? Or is it too busy? Oh, love breakfast for dinner. Sunday cleaning. Yes, breakfast for dinner is one of my favorites, although my husband made pancakes for breakfast today, so that was good. He makes really good pancakes. I don't make good pancakes. I make good crepes. He makes good pancakes. And I'm making sure that I twist these up a couple times in case I mess something up, because, you know, that happens, or if I want to add something. Oh, beachy would be really good, wouldn't it? I know, it's good. I do a really good breakfast bake too every once in a while. We haven't had that for a little while, so maybe next week. Just dragging ribbon all over. Don't mind me. See, that's what I like about this mesh though, is it's like I've done it for my Highland Cow swag. Now we're using it for this great Scarecrow one. It matches perfectly. I know I could have gone with a neutral, but I think this just adds a little bit since it's going to be a simple wreath. But a beach theme, oh, you are right. That would be beautiful. Is anybody doing anything fun for the 4th of July weekend? We have a big barbecue here, but I don't know that we'll go to it. They do a big parade down in the Marbleton area, and then a big old barbecue, and rodeos start. So, I don't know. Right now, my husband and I are like, maybe we'll change the living room. We have an extra day. Well, that's good. I know. I love them too, though. Oh. She loves you. What's not to love? Yeah, we'll probably grill and have a good meal. I don't know. See what some of our friends are doing, maybe. I don't know. Just make it up as we go along. Okay, so there's that first row. And I really like that. And then see when you get that sign in there. Ooh. So now I've got to come in and bring my mesh up. So since I kind of made it a little fluffy, I'm going to do the trick where I actually put the pipe cleaner through. Oops, I did that backwards. It's supposed to be the top layer. Somewhere I messed up. Ha ha ha. Not really, but we'll pretend. I run it through my mesh, which then helps push my mesh down to keep these flat. And these are great for screen, or storm doors. So, yeah, it'll be nice. Thanks. I'm thinking it's kind of cute, but, I'm kind of partial. So, or biased, however you want to put it. Oh, is everybody ready to start working on their Christmas in July? I'm not. Hello, hello, Cindy. Thanks for joining us. I've had a really hard time getting my fall and Halloween going, if you really must know, because I don't know. Winter didn't really hit, but I don't want to rush my summer. How funny is that? I say that, but it was really cold last night. Yeah. I've made a couple Halloween. I haven't done a real fall. This will probably be the first fall that I've done. So, and then I'm like, and I have to think of Christmas? Oh no! And I love fall and Halloween, so it was kind of surprising. Or maybe I'm just using that as the excuse because I want to continue doing fall, right? I don't know. The new signs I ordered, I think they'll be here next week. I'm hoping. Because maybe they'll inspire me for Christmas. We'll see, right? Thank you so much for all the likes, the shares, the comments. I really appreciate it. And if I'm missing something, please just post it again. I'm sorry. I try to pay attention, but I'm not the best at multitasking this way. I can multitask as long as I'm not on a live. How funny is that? Not half as nervous as I used to be. Okay, so I pulled all my pipe cleaner up through, and we're going to start the same process of rolling these. Is anybody going on vacation anytime soon? I want a vacation. I won't go till August. We go and do a family get together. I think this year will be our last one with everybody, so because it's just too hard for my mom and stepdad to make the trip. Maybe we'll all have to go camp by their house. Okay. I'm just dragging ribbon all over the place. Thank you. Where's everybody watching from? I am from a small town in Wyoming. It's called Pinedale. Most people haven't heard of it, but they drive through. If they are in Rock Springs, they drive through to get to Jackson. So I just need more room. My desk isn't big enough. Michigan. You're in Texas. Well, that's nice. Hello, Sandra. How are you today? Thanks for joining us. You're from Texas? Yeah, in my lovely small town, I have like a locally owned craft store, one grocery store. We have like one burger fast food place that's locally owned, and that's only open in the summertime because it's really cold here in the wintertime. Well, good. I'm glad you're doing well in Alabama. So, yeah. The closest major craft place is 3.5 hours away. A Sam's is 3.5 hours away. We have a Wally's that is 1.5 hours away. Yeah, we really are small. And sometimes that's nice, but sometimes it's not so nice. Like, I used all of my fabric when I was making a wreath attachment and I wasn't finished with it. And I'm like, ugh. So I tried to order some online, but what I got wasn't the right shade. It's like, it's the never-ending saga. Although traffic for us is animals. Traffic is moving cattle, sheep or cows. Sometimes we've got some wild horses that live in the area. So yeah, we do not even have a stoplight in town. So, although in the summertime now we do get so busy that I wish I had a stoplight, because it can take a little bit to make a left-hand turn some days. Okay, one more. Well, hello, Nona. How are you? I am doing good. I hope you are doing good as well. Well, good. I'm glad. Yes, we do. Some travel through, like I say, up to Jackson. Others stay. We get a lot of hikers that are hiking the Great Divide, bikers. Hi, Vicki from Mississippi. We were just talking about the small town that I live in Wyoming. But lots of camping. But it's nice. I like it here. I've grown a little partial to it. I don't like to go. I'm originally from Utah, like the Bountiful area, which is like so overgrown now. Bountiful was considered a small town when I grew up, and yeah, it's not so small anymore. So I mean, but I have to say, for a small town, you know, it had a lot of convenience. So we just barely got our first hospital here in this county. We were the only county in Wyoming without a hospital, so. go. And for any of you that are new here, my name is Brandy with On a Whim by Bee. It's so nice to have you. Yeah, it's hard to go to bigger places. I mean, I like to visit places, but all the people, the traffic, gives me anxiety sometimes. I don't know about anybody else. It's hard. And my kids, I had two that, you know, they at least started their life in Utah and then moved to the small town, but they wanted to go back because they were over it. My youngest son, he wanted a bigger place. He now lives just on the outskirts of Denver, and he loves it. He doesn't want to come back to a small town. But he does live in an area where he has lots of access to hiking trails and outdoor activities that he likes. So, and, you know, nicer ski resorts than what we have here. And I have a hard time with the ski resort here because being from Utah, you know, I always skied in powder. It was like fresh snow almost all the time, and it wasn't overly cold. Here, it freezes and it's like ice. So if you hit powder, you're hitting right after a snowstorm before it can freeze. That's a little hard to fall on. Of course, I don't ski like I used to when I was younger. So, really appreciate y'all being with me today. What's everybody working on? Well, hello, April. Welcome in. My name is Brandy. I appreciate you coming in. I hope you enjoy your very first grapevine. Oh, that sounds nice. I love grapevines. I need to get making some more. Oh. Okay. Usually I have some music playing, but I'm trying to do a recording for another place as well, so we can't have it. So there is that, and I am loving that color. And this could be used for so many different things. Yes. You do, Vicky. Do you sell your wreaths? Okay, so in the center with some small bows on either corner, or do we do one big bow and just put that there? What all do you guys think? Well, y'all decide. I'm gonna poke some holes. I know I should decide before I completely poke the holes because that might alter. I think I'm going to do 2 small bows. Well, good. Do you by chance go live as well on TikTok? Because I like to I like to follow along and make sure that I'm supporting others, because I have been blessed to have been supported by many. I want to be the same. Well, hello, Amber. How are you today? Thanks for joining us. I appreciate you coming in. I know for most weekends are your time, but that's, for me right now, that's really the only time I'm able to go live. It's hard for me to go live during the week. Oh, Vicky, you know what? When you're ready, you can do it. Yeah, I'm a very nervous person too. And I actually am, I'm an introvert big time. Thank you for the heart me. And so getting on here can be very nerve-wracking. If I stay consistent, I do better. But if I haven't been live for a while, yeah, you can always tell I'm a little bit nervous. And I still get nervous. That's why I will be, this isn't working very well. That's why I'll be spewing nonsense and why it's hard for me to multitask because of my nervousness. So a good way to do it also is to go live with a friend, and you can help each other out. Yeah. And I would love to do more craft shows. However, with my full-time job, that's a little hard. So did I get that? No. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Find your center first. Then place your sign. I'm a really good example of don't do what I'm doing. No, but I was truly blessed to find some really good support in my first 2 lives that I did. I was so blessed, and they stick with me. They have lives, so they're not always with me anymore, but they were probably with me for my first 10 lives, which helped tremendously. That helped me calm down, always gave me somebody to talk to, because I think that's the biggest one. It's either a very quiet live or you can make it a very full, noisy live, right? And as far as coming up with topics, Chat GPT can come up with some great topics for you. Thank you. Games are also, there are questions with games you can do. Lots of little tricks out there that can help you to go live. But don't do it until you are fully ready to do it. So I think that's one of the most important things to a good success is being ready. Thank you so much for joining us. Watch others, pick up tips, not from me, but from others who are so amazing. Okay. Yeah, you'll get there. And if you have family support, I mean, that's half the battle too. Have them be there with you. You know, some husbands, they're the ones that are on every live with their spouses, helping to share it out, support them, get conversation going. Thank you. If I had my kids here, I think I'd have a better time, but you know, they have lives, they aren't close anymore, so they're not here. My mom sometimes joins my lives quietly in the background, so that's kind of fun. But you know, they don't want to come in, and they're all boys. I think if I had a daughter, she might like to enjoy. My daughter-in-law used to come in. That's its own long story, but so, and I have coworkers every once in a while that stop in. I love when they stop in. They're so fun. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Y'all help so much. More than you know. And it's okay to make mistakes, you know. We all make them. We don't have to be perfect. Hello, my sweet Pam. Remember hopping in from East Texas. Happy Sunday, all. Thanks so much. That fan I was telling you about that's been here from day one, that's Miss Pam. She's my sweet, sweet best supporter. She gets me through a lot. You're a second grade teacher? Oh my goodness, you are so busy. I am a medical assistant. I love you too, Pam. One day I'll get to meet you. But I'm a medical assistant at a local clinic. That really does keep me pretty busy. I also have an EMT or an AEMT certificate. So every 2 years I have to slow down so I can recert on that, and when I'm done recerting on that, then it's time to recert on my MA status. So yeah, and I'm learning how to make attachments as well. Hello, Marcel, how are you? So what are we thinking so far? Other than the glare, sorry, I'm really liking that. Yep. Oh. Yes, I'm thinking that we will because both of us want it. I'm an underachiever. Yeah. I could achieve more, so I am an underachiever. Okay. Oh, I'm doing two bows, right? Okay, hold on 2 seconds, everybody. I'm sorry. Okay. So I stepped away for a minute because I had to go grab this. What do we think of this cutie? Yes, it's a pancake wreath. Oh, thank you. So that's what I worked on yesterday. I'm getting it ready to post in my shops. So, okay. Yeah. You couldn't really see the legs in the other one because I folded them kind of up. So, yeah. Little legs, little hands, little arm. No, my one, it had little green fuzzy feet. So hopefully, I gotta do a little research because I want to make sure I'm posting it right. But hopefully by the end of the day, I will have it posted. So, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's just do some basic bows here. It will be about 6 inch after I cut it. 6, and should we do 6 and 5? Sure. I almost cut that at 5. Gotta watch me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Those roses, so sweet. Thanks. I really do appreciate that, guys. You're amazing. Okay, so I'm thinking, yep, I like that. I like a lot of stuff, Mom. Oh wait, I don't like certain foods. I really am picky. I'm gonna keep this. Let's go in and make it a 4. I am almost out of that ribbon. It's gonna make me cry. Although, when you do finish a roll, you feel a little accomplished. Like, oh wow. Yeah, my mom always used to tell me that I couldn't be from her because I was such a picky eater. Couldn't argue that, considering everybody in my family eats about everything. I'm the one that doesn't. Okay. Oh, wow. You have a texture problem? Sometimes I think I do, but honestly, I'm not positive if that's... Like, I wouldn't eat zucchini except in zucchini bread, but now I've learned how to cook zucchini in a way that I like. And I taught myself that by actually shredding it and putting it on stuff. And then, I mean, it's still, can I cut it really thin and eat it? No, I still like it cut pretty thin. Needs to be there. Making a mess. That's what I'm making. So I've gotten a lot better. When my family would order pizza, I would pull everything off except for the sauce. So now at least I ate a little pizza. But, you know, it had bell peppers, which I never used to eat. I eat those now. It had mushrooms, which, nope, can't eat that. Did you hear that? That was my Halloween picks falling over. I think I have my little basket stuffed way too full. I have falling supplies. Although I love olives, so it can't be full. To me, mushrooms taste like dirt. So yes, Pam, we're probably twins. Twins we didn't know. Which one? I can make this one work, I think. Yes, my mom kept telling me they don't taste. Yes, they do, like dirt. I would rather eat dirt. I don't mind pepperoni, but it gives me bad heartburn, so I pick that off too. So yeah. My favorite pizza is a zucchini. It's like it's a plain crust, and then you season it really good with... I couldn't do that again if I tried. Sorry, puzzle piece. You season it with garlic and Italian seasoning, a little bit of oil, and then you put zucchini, excuse me, sorry. Yep, nope. Zucchini, tomatoes, and Bermuda onions, and mozzarella cheese, a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and that's my favorite pizza. You can add chicken to it if you want, but yeah. Okay, I'm liking. So let's put it about right there. Thank you. I must have needed some extra blessings today, sorry. But thank you so much. If we can get away with just the two, we're doing really good. I'm usually like a full-blown 7. No, Pam. Sweetie, you're the blessing. Trust me. And I was telling everybody earlier, I had some raffia to put in this, you know, because it's a scarecrow and it would have matched, but I can't find it. So I can't put it in today. So I'll have to order some. Hopefully it'll match. Do y'all notice how I squirrel? Yeah. See? Keep everybody on their toes. So mine is, and they make better ones than this, but mine is just like a crochet needle. It's one of the long needles that you use to hide the yarn in when you crochet. And it makes it so easy. And you know, I say that and then I struggle. But it really does make it so much easier. You can get it to go through without it, but yeah. I'm just gonna tie this all up and make that all nice. Oh, okay. If you didn't have that glare, it would probably be better, right? So I'll hold, there we go. I'll hold that like that. See, then I'll put another bow right about there. I might have to look for a little yellow sunflowers, huh? You're welcome. Thank you. It's kind of an easy, fun little wreath. And you know, it always surprises me when people say they haven't made pancake wreaths, because they're so easy and fun. And it's a quick little one. Doesn't take a lot of supplies. In my opinion, it would be a perfect starting wreath. If I could start all over, this is what I would have started with. Imagine that. Some days. So right there. You and Kim, we're going to have to sit the two of you down, and Kim doesn't like mesh though. Yeah, it makes it, you know what else works on screen doors is pancake, or I mean not pancake, but paint stick. Let me knock stuff down because I can. So this one is a paint stick. It's pretty thin too, and you can keep the bows down, and that's just on a paint stick. I think we should do it. I think we should all get together. I wish I lived so much closer to you all, because if I lived closer to you all, I could make that happen. But I think we should. You just haven't done it. Do you not like mesh? See, Kim says mesh doesn't work with her. Yep, I love those. The paint stick is fun to make as well. I enjoy making those as well. Sometimes I feel like people catch my lives and I'm always making those, but it's because they're easy and a lot of people like them. And they're budget friendly, which helps. And I have several clients that are always looking for budget friendly, so I try to be mindful of that. I know you do mesh. That's why it surprises me. But yes, we should definitely do one together. It'll be fun. You can do it. I am located in Pinedale, Wyoming. Where are you located at? So that's the question. Before meeting me, had any of you ever heard of Pinedale, Wyoming? Southern part of Texas. There you go. We have that. We should get that all planned. I think that would be fun, Amber. I do. Yeah. Yeah, most people hadn't. So. Okay. So I am 90 miles away from Jackson Hole. And don't ask me south or north, or because I have no clue on that. I know it's that way, and Rock Springs is that way, and Utah is that way. So that way is east, that way is west. So Utah's kind of southwest? I don't know. I'm horrible that way. It is a good place to go on vacation. The summertime is cool here. We have a lot of good hiking trails. Right now is baby antelope season, so that's nice. I've been trying to catch some pictures so I could post pictures of the babies, but every time I'm seeing them, I'm on my way to work, and I'm usually in a hurry because I'm running late. Go figure. And I'm running late because I give myself so many things to do in the morning, and yeah, I need to stop that. You know, Jackson Hole is not what it used to be. I remember visiting that when I was little, and they did the whole shootout in the middle of the town square, and I know that they still did that a couple years ago, at least when I was on the ambulance, because we always had to divert to get to the hospital. But you know, after driving through Jackson in the summertime, when the traffic is horrible, yeah, I avoid Jackson. I try not to go there. But it is a very fun and pretty place. And Yellowstone, in my opinion, is best seen when you can go camping there or stay in the hotel there so that you're right there in the park. I feel like you can see the most because the traffic can get so bad. So I'm just trying to cut this little loop. I made it a little longer than I should have, and you could see it. We don't want to see it, right? Okay. Okay, so Amber, we definitely have to set that live up. I think it would be so fun. Message me sometimes that you think it would be good for you, and I will figure out a way to make one work. Other than I can't do things in the middle of the day, I'm sorry, because I work. If I wasn't working, I would. Yes, I'm sure it does. You want to see them? Well, if you're lucky and you're ever here, we have the moose. Those are beautiful to see. We get the deer. We have the antelope. The antelope are the easiest thing to see because they are everywhere. The deer, not so much, but you can still see them. Then we have bear, grizzly bear, and I want to say black bears, but I'm not sure. And I try to avoid them. I've only seen them from a distance, and I'd like to keep it that way. Where my husband hunts, he always sees the bear tracks. There are the mountain lions. At one of the ranches in the whole back, they have white buffalo. I've seen those. They are pretty. They're more of a cream color, but those are pretty cool. Oh. Okay. So what are we thinking? I'm liking that. Even without the raffia, I think it'll work just fine, right? Yeah. I'm liking that. Let's see. My sunflowers are probably gonna still be in the tub. So I can't even get a sunflower on it. I was gonna try to put a sunflower to see if I liked a sunflower in it, but I'll have to look at that. So thank you all for joining me today with my live. I appreciate it. I had so much fun talking with you all. And thank you. I work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Weekends are good. I do have next Friday off, however, you know, that's before the holiday weekend, but I could do something next Friday, the 3rd, at any time. Well, gotta find the good one that works. Hello. You're joining us, and I just finished, Blanche. This is what we designed today. So it's a nice pancake wreath, so it is still pretty flat, but like I said, because I cut my mesh at 22, it does make it a little fuller. So thank you. I'm really loving these colors. I mean, if you haven't noticed, that's the second wreath I've kind of done with these colors. I don't know. But okay, it was nice to meet you all and talk with you all, and look for me probably next Sunday. I definitely won't be live Saturday because that is a holiday, but I will try to be live next Sunday. Thanks again for joining me. I appreciate all the follows, the likes, the shares, and all the love, and just you being here. Friday midday, that will work. Let's see. So between the times of 11 to 2, are you Central? I can't remember if you're Central or if you're Eastern. I am Mountain Standard. So, what's your time zone, Amber? Central for you? Okay, so just pick a time in between that. We'll do it Central time, so that's easier, but we can set that and then people will know and can join us from here even. So give me a time Friday. I'm writing it down so I don't forget. (1 p.m. Central). Okay, everybody. We're going to do a joint live, Amber and I, and design another pancake together. So come join us and design along at your home while we chat through it. I love that, Amber. Thanks. This will be great. Again, thanks, everybody. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Love y'all for the support and appreciate it so much. Okay, see you soon. Bye.